So Howard University, I got sick at Rutgers because that I had gone to Barringer, which is all Italian school, and fought that battle for 3 years because I went to Italian junior high school. I mean, I had got sick of that, of being in a minority.
Yeah.
I got to Rutgers, as a matter of fact, one time we had an intramural track meet, and I won about 4 events. And I said, well, this is not even real. I mean, I'm moderately fast up on the hill where I live, but I didn't win. I couldn't come down here to sweep everything, the 100-yard dash, the 220-yard dash, the 440-yard dash, the 880 dash. They just ran away. I said, this can't be real. This is not real. This is some kind of aberration. I got to get out of here. And that's when I went to Howard, to try to get away from what I thought of the lack of reality and not wanting to be marginalized, not wanting to be the minority student. I began to feel that everything in these schools was for, quote, them.
And not for you.
Not for me, you know what I mean? I was on the margin looking at it. I didn't really like that. So, and my mother, who claimed, and she obviously did, influenced me to go to a black school. And so I got out of there and went to Howard.
You get to Howard, and obviously the big change racially from Rutgers to Howard. How's it different in other ways?
Well, the most important thing is that I felt now at ease. Because when you're in school in that minority position and always going through, I'm not talking about the, every once in a while you'd have to get into some kind of overt racial confrontation with some jerk, some nut, because actually I was always ready to deal with that, but it was that you didn't have to think of yourself as being marginalized, as being left out of everything, And so, and immediately I met some people, who were friends of mine, who are friends of mine today. I don't think I know anybody who I went to Rutgers with. You know what I'm saying, to show you. But the people that, from that first day, the first day at Howard, I met my dentist. I mean, Jimmy Lassiter, who's head of the, the Black Dental Association. I met him the first day I got to school. We were playing basketball, waiting to register. And the other people that I got to know, there was a big change socially, it's a big change psychologically. I could relax, first of all, and not think about things that were really extraneous to me at that time, not extraneous in the way that they would never occur, because we were always certainly aware of the kind of, racial kind of oppression, so to speak.
Yeah, I want to focus on Howard's and teachers in a minute, but what about the difference between Washington and Newark? The cities surrounding Rutgers and Howard. Well,
it was funny, because for we northern students, it was funny, and we and some of the southern students, we would defy it all the time. We make fun. We'd go to the people's drugstore, like I said, and order all this stuff. They wouldn't let black people eat in there. So we'd go in there and say, give me 5 hamburgers and 6 sodas and some French fries and this and this and this.
Yeah.
And they bring in the bag. Said, I don't want it. I want to eat it here. You know you can't eat here. So, well, I don't want it. And you go away. You leave it there.
Right.
That was the kind of thing we loved to do. Then there was the thing where you couldn't even go to the movies downtown, unless you were a British subject or a French subject. In other words, if you were an African and could show that you were, a British subject, you could get in the movies. But if you were just plain old black American, they wouldn't let you in.
Right.
So we began to do all kinds of wild things, put turbans on our head, go down there and speak weird things. And like as not, you wouldn't get in anyway, because they want to see your passport, But it was funny. And for us, it was always a question of defying it. I mean, we were not fixed on defying it in that sense, but whenever it came up, that was our line. It needed to be defied. It was stupid. Who are these people? They dumb anyway, And then occasionally we'd have to actually, we got into a fight with some Marines, some white Marines one time, the students, and that was funny to us because there wasn't enough of them to be, I mean, threatening. You know what I mean? But I mean, they seemed to think that they wanted to box with us. I mean, but that kind of stuff. So it was always between some kind of low comedy.